All right, guys, we are back at it with another X1 F1 podcast with the boy Dylan and Josh. And today we are going to be talking about the Dutch Grand Prix, aka the Netherlands. And we're going to do our little predictions. We didn't do a recap last time before the summer break where your boy Lewis Hamilton actually won. He should have won straight up, but he kind of got some luck on his side with George getting a disqualification because of the gas, I'm assuming, right? Or was it the weight? I can't remember. I think it was the weight of the car with the gas getting reduced, which sucks for George. You obviously want to see like a 1-2 podium for Mercedes when you're rocking with the Mercedes team right now. But it is good for Lewis and my predictions. So, I mean, from last week, Dylan, my predictions last week for, or I guess, Belgium Grand Prix
like 4
was
weeks ago.
Over was Max underachieving and Mercedes overachieving, and that's exactly what happened until the weight problem. All right, so, yeah, so I'm the best. Wait, hang on a second. Did I got 2 out of the 3 podium spots as well correct. I had Charles third, Lewis first, but I had fucking Lando second place. Couldn't do nothing, huh? Your guy over there couldn't do nothing?
Yep, he lost it at the start when he went off the track.
That is true. All right, well, anyways, there's a lot probably to recap from that race that we could have definitely talked about 4 weeks ago.
But we don't remember any of it.
But we don't remember any of that. So, for today, we're just going to go over our predictions and what we kind of look forward to for the Dutch Grand Prix. Last year, where's the results at? Max Verstappen won. Fernando. Yeah, rain. Max won. Alonso second. Kind of surprising. He hasn't been anywhere close to second this year at all. Pierre Gasly got third. That's pretty surprising. I don't know if that's going to happen. Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz, top 5. So I think that's definitely not going to happen this year. A lot of the guys this year are way better than that result from last year. So yeah, let's just go straight off our prediction list. As you guys know from previous videos, our predictions start with over under achieve, DNF, best and worst strategy, the biggest surprise of the weekend, who's going to get pole and who's on the podium. And this is not a sprint weekend, correct? I don't think it is. No. Let me double check before we go any further, because then we got to make another prediction of who's going to win the sprint. So a little timeout. Nope, just a regular race this weekend. When is the next sprint race? I don't even know. I would assume. Oh, is it Coda in October? Maybe.
I don't think that's the next.
Which we're actually going to. I think it is. No. There's only 2 races in September. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Got another damn summer break then.
I know, for real. Oh yeah.
We're done September 22nd in Singapore though. We don't race till October 18th.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what, 3 weeks?
We only got 4 races till we're going to F1.
I know, which is crazy to think about. We were actually just looking this up a couple of days ago and just like getting excited for it. Yeah, we're definitely going to make some videos on that. Maybe do a little review pod in Texas. I think that'd be kind of cool. Make some clips and stuff. But regardless, let's get back to the Dutch Grand Prix here. Not a sprint weekend. So Dylan, who's your over and under achieve for this weekend?
My underachieve? I'm gonna go with George Russell.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think it's just gonna be him. It's not gonna be the car. I just don't think he's gonna have a good weekend. I think Lewis will have a pretty decent weekend. But I don't think George is gonna do very good. And then overachieve, a very big surprise here. Sergio Perez.
Oh.
Okay. He did pretty decent. He did pretty decent at the Belgian Grand Prix. He didn't get a podium, but he was running up at the front for the first time in like 90% of the season.
Does this guy even remember what happened at the race? This guy got 7th.
Yeah, but he was actually like running up front at least. Like he wasn't just sitting back in like 10th battling Fernando Alonso.
He was 20 seconds off Carlos Sainz.
But he was still racing them, okay? I'm pretty sure he had a weird strategy too.
Okay, that's your overachieve. And then you said George underachieve. Okay, that's fine. My underachieve is going to be your opposite of overachieve. I think Sergio Perez doesn't even get top 10.
What's underachieve for Sergio Perez right now, though?
Not top 10.
Seventh is overachieving. Like
I think anything past probably like 8th, like 9, 8, 9, 10, like and backwards, underachieve 100% DNF, all that, definitely underachieve. That's what my prediction. I think he's gonna be outside the top 10.
I think he's gonna get top 5.
That's just a hot take, bold take. All right. My overachieve, I think Ferrari's gonna come out and shine. Whether that is Charles, whether that is Carlos Sainz, I think this summer break gave them enough time. That's Lewis. I think this summer break gave them enough time to reevaluate that car and kind of figure out what they need to work on. Because they were quick in the beginning of the year, and Charles got third last week when he was only 8 seconds back, and he held off Max Verstappen for a little bit. So I think personally, the Ferrari team can make a little step forward, a little stride, maybe get back into that podium with either car. So that's where I'm going with. Okay, who's your DNF?
DNFing, I think this guy has a team next year. I'm not really sure. But Esteban Ocon.
Okay.
He has been stinking it up. Well, that car's not very good. I'm pretty sure he just called out Alpine too. Like, I think I just saw something where he said like none of the people at Alpine listen to the drivers on car development. So that's interesting. But yeah, I think he's gonna have a bad race.
Okay. I think Danny Rick is gonna DNF. I don't know why.
Hopefully he doesn't break his wrist this time.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's like the first thing that came to my mind. Who was gonna DNF was Danny Rick. So I hope he doesn't. I like Danny Rick. I hope he does good. I hope he takes that Perez spot. But side note, supposedly rumors had it that Danny Rick is supposed to be in that Red Bull seat this weekend, but F1 said absolutely not. That would take away from our like Mexican audience and because of Perez
Mexico Grand Prix.
Yeah, so little behind the scenes playing a factor for Danny Rick not getting a car spot, which kind of sucks. I mean, does he deserve it? I think Yuki probably deserves it more than Danny Rick, but it's just rumors I heard. All right. Okay, so best and worst strategy. Who are you going with? I mean, is that going to tie in?
I'm going to get pretty boring here. I'm not going to cap.
Okay.
Best strategy, Red Bull. If Sergio Perez is overachieving, like, he's going to have a darn good strategy.
That is true.
And then worst strategy, this isn't really a surprise, but I'm going to say McLaren. They could still do good with a bad strategy. Well, they will do good.
Why are you taking my pick? That's why I just wrote it down.
Change your darn pick.
I'm going to go with it. Hey, I kind of agree. I think maybe this summer break allowed them to reevaluate something similar to Ferrari. But, like, I have Ferrari best strategy because I have them maybe getting podium, one of the two. And then McLaren not on the podium. Even though, like, has McLaren been on the podium for like
the last 10 races?
Yeah, something like that, right? Because whether that's Lando or Oscar, they've always been on the podium. I'm literally going back. And one has been on the podium for the last time a McLaren driver was not on the podium was the Japanese Grand Prix. That was April 6th. That's a long time ago.
McLaren.
So,
Let's go,
McLaren
baby.
is doing really good this year.
They're going to win the driver or the constructors championship.
Maybe.
Maybe they are.
Wait, is the Japanese Grand Prix? That's literally the 4th race in the year. And they've been on the podium since.
Yes, sir, ski.
And they were on the podium in Australia. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. But even though they've been on the podium for the last however amount of weeks, they always have some sort of strategy fuck up. Whether that's Lando being a little bitch boy and not allowing Oscar to pass him right away, or them messing up Oscar's chance at a victory.
Orlando's, okay.
Orlando's. No, I like Lando and Oscar. I like both. So, but anyways, they always seem to mess up their strategy just a little bit. So it should be interesting. And then your biggest surprise?
Yuki gets a top 6. He's ready for that Red Bull spot. He's getting the top 6. He's going to outperform Daniel Ricciardo. Heck, he might even beat Sergio Perez, honestly, but I have Perez as my overachiever, so I'm saying Yuki top 6. I should have put Yuki as my overachiever. I'm pretty sure top 6 would be very hard, but that's why we're overachieving.
So, I mean,
or best.
My biggest surprise. I don't think you can make this a biggest surprise anymore, like Haas, for example. I don't think you can do, where's his name? Hulkenberg. He's been driving great, right? Like, I don't think that's a biggest surprise anymore. My biggest surprise is going to be like Stroll top 7, top 6, or Albon actually getting points, or Bottas. Like, has Bottas even got a top 15 result this year?
Oh, tough.
I'm gonna go with Valtteri Bottas, man.
Say Bottas scores a point.
But that's what I was gonna say. Bottas scores a point. Yeah, like 10th. Scores a point.
Yeah.
Like, I would really like him to do good. He's a great driver. I mean, he's won races, in that Mercedes car. So I think he definitely deserves a good drive this weekend. And I think he will. I think he's going to get a point. And then our next category is pole. Who's getting pole?
Max Verstappen.
Oh, God. All right, buddy.
I mean, it's kind of given. Like, it's his home Grand Prix. Yeah, it's like Belgium. It's like Belgium, man. Like, he's getting pole. Like, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Or whatever the fuck it's saying.
What was the race where it was Austrian Grand Prix, right? Where him and Lando got together?
Yep.
I can kind of see that happening again today or this weekend, man. Not even going to front. I think maybe they get into each other. Maybe not into each other, but maybe battle. Like, like they're actually battling all the way down to the wire or something. I could definitely see that. I think I might just go with your pick for pole. Like, I don't know any other car that's faster than
it's like
Red
Belgium.
Bull.
Like, let's be honest. Was anybody else getting pole in Belgium?
Yeah. Like, no. I can maybe see Lando. Maybe.
No, yep. I don't know.
I'm going to go with Max. I'll just ride with what you had there. I think Max obviously is going to do good. He's the points leader, unfortunately.
Maybe we'll double jinx him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we double jinx him DNF in Q2 or gets out in Q2 or something. Q1. Imagine Q1. That would be wild.
And Logan Sargent is in to Q2 and knocks out Max Verstappen.
Oh, Lord.
That's what we need.
And then in the race, we would have Max Verstappen winning 100%. All right, so the podium spot, who do you have?
In P3, I have Sir Lewis Hamilton.
We'll take that.
He just won a race. Well, not really just won a race.
He's had more wins this year.
Yeah, I don't care.
And Lando's entire career. And Lewis hasn't won in 3 years. So.
Yep. So anyway, beating him, Lando Norris, P2. One of the fastest cars, one of the best drivers, one of the worst strategies, but he'll still get a P2. And then obviously winning. We have Oscar Piastri.
Wait, where's Max?
I don't know. I have him written down, but I want to do something fun, so I'm going with Oscar Piastri winning the race.
I was gonna say, don't you have him for pole? What the hell? Okay,
he gets in the McLaren sandwich and gets taken out by Oscar.
That's fine.
And Oscar wins.
So my prediction here for podium, as I mentioned in the top of this video, my overachieve is going to be Ferrari. I mentioned one of them is going to get a podium spot. All right, I'm going to go with Carlos Sainz. Gets a podium here.
Okay. Going to Williams, by the way.
Who is going to Williams? Yep, that happened over the summer break. He gets a podium, shows out for his new team. Okay, and then second place is going to be Oscar Piastri, who's actually been driving much better than Lando has, points-wise. If you go back and look at points for the last 6-7 races, Oscar's
who was faster in Hungary? Who was faster?
I don't care about who's faster.
Look at the points. In Hungary?
Look at the points.
Who's faster in Hungary?
Look at the points.
Who's faster in Hungary?
And then on top of that points board, the last 6-7 races is going to be the winner of this race, and that's going to be Lewis Hamilton. He's going to win back-to-back races, 3 races out of the last 4.
You're telling me Lando doesn't get a podium?
Him and Max.
Him and Max don't get a podium.
They didn't last race. They went 4-5.
Yeah, because Max started in like 11.
They would have got 5-6 if George did DQ. So, hey, that's all I gotta say. It's possible. We saw it happen. All right.
My prediction comes true. Max on the pole and then doesn't get top 3.
That'd be kind of crazy. I mean, we have the same. So.
That is true. Dang.
But all right, that's our predictions. Let us know in the comment section below who you guys have winning this race. Obviously, these are some bold predictions, some crazy predictions. But hey, we love doing this. We enjoy this. We're going to be waking up early as hell on 6 a.m. and watching this Sunday morning. So it's going to be great. If you guys enjoy this, make sure you guys hit the like and sub button. And we'll catch you guys back here for a recap / predictions for next race. So much love, guys. We're out.
We're back.